So hey beauties, hey, it's Tamara with a Grown Ass Woman Boutique. How's everybody doing out there? Happy Tuesday. Or whenever you find this video, it doesn't have to be on a Tuesday. I just like saying the days of the week for some reason. I don't know. So happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I had a wonderful day. Productive day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, productive day. And my day is cool. I can never complain because I'm in the land of the living, like my dad used to say. We're in the land of the living, so you have to be happy and smile about something. Yeah, about some things. Everything is good when you think about it. So, of course, my beauties, I'm gonna stop saying, of course, my loves. I am going to pick a card using I'm shuffling my cards now. Crystal Blessings cards, Crystal Blessings cards, because I love the crystals. I love the crystals. So let's ask our angels and guides, what is the encouraging message that you want us to know today? Like, what do you want us to know? Like, yeah, what's some encouragement that, you know, the universe always has encouragement for you if you want it to be so. So let's ask our angels and guides and God, like, what do you want us to know? Let's see. What do you want? Oh. And this card came out. We have this card again. Stand up for yourself, Red Tiger Eye. And because we had this card so many times, but somebody needs to hear this. Stand up for yourself. Put yourself first. Maybe this came out because somebody sent me a text yesterday, and I was gonna respond back really nasty, but then I responded last night. They sent me the text, so I was gonna respond really like really come out of pocket, but I took some time and I responded just a little while ago. Yeah, and I stood up for myself, so I'm proud about that. Yeah, because I was gonna be way out of pocket, but I said nah. And we had a come into a Jesus moment and an understanding, so it worked out. So let's pick another card, but that's what I have to say about that card. Ooh, and this is the second card. Releasing sorrow, Apache tears. So this is the first card I picked out, but we get this so much, so I just picked another card. And this is a Apache tears. Okay, and I think that like I'm feeling like these two cards go together real well. You know why? Because when you stand up for yourself, you're able to release the sorrows. You're able to move forward. When you put yourself first, stand up for yourself, tell people what you want and how you want it, and when you set boundaries, you're able to release those sorrows. You're able to release the trauma, release the hurt, release the heartache, release the unresolved feelings that you need to let go. So you know what? Sometimes I'd be like, oh, we always have this card, but it worked out perfectly well, and it just goes hand in hand together. So we already know what this card says, but you know, but let's just read the affirmation on the Red Tiger Eye. Stand up for yourself. Exude inner power and strength that can be perceived by others. Okay, but let's read what this card has to say. The Apache Tears, because we never had this card before, and I feel like these two cards go. Everything is always in divine time, and it's so beautiful how everything always works out. And these two cards go together really good. So let's read. Oh, I gotta clean his glasses up a little bit more. So let's read what this card has to say. Okay, this is called Apache Tears. This is the crystal. Look at that. Apache Tears, releasing sorrow. According to the legend, Apache Indian warriors were forced off a cliff to their death by their enemy. When the Apache woman found them, they cried such heavy tears of sorrow that it was believed to have solidified the rocks below into Apache tears, a form of obsidian. This gemstone helps release sorrow, grief, and regret. It brings transformation. It cleanses old it cleanses and heals and old wounds that are carried from the past. So this is a pretty crystal to have. If you have some trauma, if you want to release something, and if you just don't even have this crystal, just take it and look up um, Apache Tears, this crystal, and just meditate on it and meditate on releasing all the trauma and all the hurt and letting it go. So I really feel like these two cards went well together because when you stand up for yourself, when you're honest with yourself, when you're upfront with yourself and with other people, you're able to release the sorrow, release the tension, release the fears. You're able to just like, it's all because that's a form of self-care and self-love when you set boundaries and stand up for yourself. And these two go well together. So this is a good thing. So let's read the affirmation and let's let this affirmation get into our soul for Apache Tears. I no longer need to dwell on the past. I can find gifts from the experiences and let them go. Let me read that again. I no longer need to dwell on the past. I find gifts from the experience and let it go. I no longer need to dwell on the past. I find gifts from the experience and let it go. All right? So it's time to release. It's time to say goodbye to those things. It's time to think about, because I do this, I be thinking about stuff. But at the end of the day, I say, you know what? I'm stronger and better for having that experience. And now I can move forward. I can learn my lessons and I can move forward. And once you move forward and learn your lessons, boom, you set those boundaries and you don't repeat those lessons again. You try not to. Everything, sometimes you're going to do certain things and I'm telling you, oh, you're going to be perfect once you release everything. That's a lie. Because sometimes you backslide. But now you know. Now you know, hey, I'm not doing this. I'm not going for that. Okay? I'm releasing the trauma. I'm releasing anxiety. I'm releasing all the things that are negative impacting me in my life. I know my triggers when I meet those people, when I meet those circumstances. I know my triggers and I'm not addressing them. I'm not playing into them. I'm not doing that. I'm setting boundaries for myself so I can be healthy and I can be safe. That's what you're doing. So this is wonderful. These two cards went together perfectly. Okay? Release the sorrows, release the fears. Okay? Release it all. You are free. If you want to be, this is everything is a choice. If you want to be, operate in your freedom. Freedom from trauma, freedom from stress, freedom from anxiety, freedom for not being yourself. You are free if you want to be. So, my loves, these are the two cards for today. Isn't that wonderful? And they go hand, everything I was like, oh, that card. It goes hand in hand. This is what the universe wanted you to know today. Release the fears and set your boundaries. All right, my loves? These are the cards for today. And I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you. I so appreciate you. So appreciate you. And my beauties and my loves, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you feel. Tell me what you think. And I'll see you later. All right. Bye, beauties.